Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Halti Martin, the host of this show where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Halti Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. There are 3 phases to diligence before funding a startup: documentation diligence, team diligence, and domain diligence. For documentation diligence, ask the startup for a list of key documents. The documents include entity filings and articles of incorporation, patent filings, income statement, balance sheet statement, 3 to 5 year financial projections, and cap table. These are the documents you will review. Other documents related to the business, such as lawsuits, byproduct breakdowns, by customer breakdowns, etc., should be requested if appropriate. Read each document and check to see if it matches what you understood about the deal. Note any differences and ask for clarification. It's important you review the diligence documents so you understand the business. You may need to sign a non-disclosure agreement for sensitive information. It's standard practice to do so in due diligence, as the information should be kept confidential, even without an NDA in place. Team diligence is the most critical part of the process. Meet with the team and assess their skills. In almost every startup failure, the investor can trace it back to the team not being up to the task. And maybe the task was underestimated by all up front, but with the right team, the company can succeed. In most cases, you've heard the CEO pitch, but it's important to understand the CEO's skill set, including what is there and what is not. The rest of the team needs to bring the necessary skills to succeed. For domain diligence, check the positioning of the company in the marketplace. Identify the value proposition and how well it resonates with customers. Look at their pricing compared to the competition. Check the industry to see the conditions in which it will grow or decline. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start up something today. Halti Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinions of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon for the basis of investment decisions.